Hey, what's up, guys? This is Daniel from Fantasy Boom. Welcome to our video. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel if we bring you value. This is Predict Picks, as most of you already know. If you haven't been here before, the goal of this site is to predict the over or under FanDuel points for each of these guys tonight for NBA. I watched game one, and game one was a very interesting game. Obviously horrible for the Cavs because they got absolutely embarrassed to the Celtics, and the Celtics didn't have Kyrie Irving, any of their best guys, and they still managed to lose by 25 points. LeBron James was not aggressive. He was very, very passive in this game. He went well under his number. Kevin Love went under his number. Pretty much everyone went under their number for game one, other than Jaylen Brown and Al Horford. So let that kind of sink in. But there were a couple of things that happened that I don't think will happen again. So Cal Korver, I like him to go over this number. He went over it last time, and he did not have a great game at all. They trust him. He's a veteran that actually has the trust of LeBron James and Coach Lue. So he's gonna get plenty of time on the court. He's gonna be shooting threes regardless of what happens. I like him to go over tonight. Then LeBron James. Brad Stevens is a really, really good coach. He should have won defensive. He should have won Coach of the Year, not defensive. And the way they're playing him, they're just making his life really, really hard. I think he goes under today. LeBron James, we know he's the best player in the world, and we saw what happened in the Indiana game, in the Indiana series after they lost game one. LeBron James came out and absolutely annihilated in game two, and put up damn near 70 FanDuel points. Now, while I'm not saying that can't happen tonight, the odds of it happening against this defensive-minded Boston team is low. And even if LeBron does, put up 35 points tonight and have 10 assists or 10 rebounds, the one issue I can see happening is turnovers, a lot of turnovers. And since this is based on FanDuel scoring, one turnover is you lose a point, you lose one full point. And I wouldn't be surprised to see LeBron have 6 or 7 turnovers tonight. I do think Cleveland wins this game, but I like LeBron to go under. Kevin Love, under. It seems like Kevin Love is back to being the Kevin Love of this playoff series before Toronto. He just is not playing well at all. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I like Kevin Love, and I loved him when he was with the Minnesota Timberwolves, but it seems like it's rare to see that Kevin Love anymore. So Kevin Love under. Al Horford, his number to me is a little bit high. He was 8 for 10 from the field in game one. He doesn't take a lot of shots like that. Number one, he doesn't normally shoot 80%. That's number two. Number three, looking at the game, he actually was handling the ball a lot more than normal. He actually had the ball more than Terry Rozier, which is a little odd for my opinion. I like Al Horford under. I don't think he goes over this because I don't see him, making 8 shots again. Even though he made 8 shots in game one, he didn't go over this number. He still went under. So I like him to go under tonight. I think this is a reach. Marcus Smart, he didn't hit the over last game, and I don't care. That was an anomaly. I like him to hit the over tonight. He is like a mini Draymond Green with the fact that he does so much on rebounding, assisting, steals, blocks. He does a little bit of everything. I think tonight he gets over this number with relative ease tonight, Marcus Smart. And then Terry Rozier, I think his last game was an anomaly. He went under, and that is not like him. It's not like him at all. A buddy of mine made a comment that he was missing wide open 3-point shots, and as we know, if you watched him versus the last series versus Philadelphia, he wasn't doing that. He was hitting those shots. So some regression is going to come in a positive way, and I think he goes over instead of under, because at home in the playoffs, Terry Rozier is averaging more than this a game, and then versus the Cavaliers in Boston this year, he's averaged just about this. So I like him to go over tonight, and I think his aggression comes back like it was in the first 2 playoff series between Milwaukee and between the 76ers. So these are the plays that I like today. It's funny. Yesterday, I don't know if you guys played yesterday, but you had Houston and Golden State, and The only person who went over the number was Klay Thompson. Everybody else went under. So I thought that was funny. So not a lot of guys are hitting their overs. So I think we can we can take advantage of some of these numbers here and take the under on it. If you do not have an account to play Predict Picks, super easy. You go to predictpicks.com. Okay, when you get to this homepage, you see that they are in private beta mode. So you need an invite code to play. So click here where it says I was invited by a friend. That's right, we're all friends. Put in your first name, last name, email, and then in the invite code space, 01283. That's your invite code that you utilize to play. Password twice, you got to be 18, and then hit sign up. Now, once you sign up, it will bring you here to the big board, all right? And this is where you make your picks. Now, I almost forgot to point out to you, when you first sign up, you get a 3-player pick completely free on Predict Picks. And if you get that right, you win 25 bucks. So here's how you place your first pick. Once you come here, you highlight 3 guys. It can't be 2, it can't be 4, it has to be 3. So let's go James and Love under, and then Smart over. Those are the 3 I like the most. So 1, 2, 3. So you click your guys, come up here, hit go, and then here is where you select over under. So Love under, James under, and then Marcus Smart over. And then, hi buddy, come on. All right, we got a guest visitor here who just surprised me. All right, so when you get here with your 3 picks, it's going to say free in this box, and in the twin, it's not going to say non. It's going to say $25. So it's going to say free in the box to win $25. And after you have your picks, you come up here and hit go, and that's how you place your pick and make it official. Now, like I said, it has to be 3. That's where you get your free picks. It can't be 2 and it can't be 4. It's got to be 3. Super easy to play this version of fantasy. Give it a try. You don't got to roster, 8 guys, and much easier way to play, I think. And it's a lot more fun because you kind of have an idea who's going to do well and who's not going to do well. So why not use that to your advantage? All right, guys, that's what I got for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow's NBA game. I think we can nail the picks again for tomorrow. I'm going to do MLB after this one. All right. Appreciate the support, guys. See you soon.